Hey guys, what's going on? Dave here, and today we're going to be going over the 1/100 scale GOGO KAMPFER, of course by GOGO. This is a original slash bootleg out of China. I'm just going to flat out say it. I apologize if I offend anybody or anything like that. This is not mine. I usually try to stick with originals, but you know, if given an opportunity, if someone sends me something like this, you know, I will do my best to give an honest opinion on it. That being said, there might be some cussing and other things going on in here, so if you have little children in the room, you might want to escort them out. With that out of the way, I have to be honest with you. After I didn't do the weapons. I did the Panzerfaust, but I didn't do the weapons and I didn't do the hands because they're just weapons and hands, and I didn't want to. I didn't want to waste any more time on that. The build on this took me, I want to say, about the same amount of time that it took for me to do the videos for you guys on what I have completed on the perfect grade unicorn, which is kind of disappointing, being that it took so long to do this. The reason behind that is all the armaments and everything that you end up seeing on here are basically recasted versions in plastic of the GMG or the SMS version of the KAMPFER. Now, the base of this is actually a complete bootleg recast of the Zaku 2.0. Excuse me, I have to take a drink. With that out of the way, there, that's a little bit better. And then on top of there is, of course, their own add-ons and things like that, like the armor. Well, let me go over before I start on here. Keep in mind, as I'm doing this, as I said, it's a bootleg frame of the Zaku 2.0. Now, the person that owns this does actually have, you know, the Zaku frame seen to the side with that intention, but I wanted to give you guys an honest review of it instead of putting it on that frame as is straight out of the box. Now, you do get some good range movement, you know, with the shoulders here. They are really fidgety. The poly caps that come in this are not Bandai quality by any means. In fact, in most of the cases, the holes were small for the pegs that go in them, and actually had to be trimmed out. The head, you do get movement in there, but you do get a lot of gaps. I don't think that there was a single piece that of the frame anyway that I pulled out that was not warped, deformed, or have just some crappy detailing to it. Yes, I know it's just a frame, but it makes all the difference in the world. Some of the armor pieces did need to be heated a little to get into place. I don't know if you can see it. I'm trying to shine the light so you can see it. In the armor, there are places where there's divots in there. I mean, if you're planning on, like the owner is, of doing your own add-ons, this is basically just a base to do some customization on, then that's fine. But if you're planning on getting this just to build it straight out of the box, I can't recommend it. From a side shot here, one of the things I don't like is just that waist part. Here is a side shot of it. The plastic seems overly soft, especially compared to Bandai. There are places like such that seems like, you know, there should have been, you know, if I tilt the head up, you can see there's like the innings of the power pipes. There should have been something connected there. You know, you do get things like this where the vents open. these things fall out constantly. The inner vents, they do kind of move around, sorta, but if you move them, then it actually disconnects from the inner, and then the inner one pops off. Connection points like that one, which I'm just going to toss this to the side, they don't stay in place, they fall out. You can notice that there's a butt piece missing here. I can't get it to stay in to save my life, and I'm not, it's not my kit, so I'm not going to fix that or glue that. It does have, of course, range of motion this way. To be honest, I'm really afraid to do too much with this, that it's going to end up falling apart just like that. This one will not stay in there to save my life. It needs to be glued. But again, it's not mine, and I'm not going to end up doing anything with it. Let's see if we can do a trick here. And you gotta at least be able to do something cool. I mean, there. That's one way to do it. Okay. So you do get some part separation on here. There are some that I don't understand why they ended up doing it that way, but it's a good baseline. What they did here, or was try and base this off of the 1/60th scale G system KAMPFER. I don't think they quite pulled it off. You can see it as I do that. It puts enough tension on there that it actually, if I held it up for you guys, it actually bends the pistons on there. Let me get you out of the way. So, keeping in mind that the base kit is supposed to be a Zaku 2.0, you are going to get a lot of range of motion. Now, these parts, because it's a recast of the frame, so things don't stay in place quite as well as they should. Like that, it just basically pried that piece apart. So like if this were to fall off of your shelf, I can tell you right now it would not survive. For anybody else that has reviewed this and said it's a great kit, you should pick one up. I think they're smoking crack. And here's my thought on it. And I'm trying to keep this somewhat decent, but if you can get one for, let's say, $20, okay, that's fine. I'm seeing them on eBay for like $50, $60 plus postage, whatever. If you can pick one up for under $20, that's fine. I would keep all the armor pieces, all the little oddball pieces, take every runner that's in there that has to do with the Zaku frame, and throw it in a vat of lacquer, or lacquer thinner, and just melt that and have it be gone out of this world. I think this would be a cool kit based on, built on a good frame. Every piece has texture to it, so you're going to have to do a lot of sanding. This should have metal thrusters in here. I think, if I remember correctly, like from Samuel, when they did the pre-orders for these when they first came out, they were offering metal thrusters and stuff. I personally, as it is right now, I don't know how it would end up doing with the metal thrusters. I think the weight of them themselves would just end up making the damn thing collapse on itself. But that's just my opinion. See, I can't even do anything. It just freaking... There. That's a good place for it. So, giving a thumbs up, thumbs down, I would have to say a complete on this. Like I said, if you got one under $20, you stripped nothing but the armor off, you sat and redid all the details and stuff. Let me try and get you guys in here. So, as you can see, I'm not sure what the hell that sound was. as you can see, there's, you know, blemishes completely through here. The details are soft in the armors. You're going to have to go through and redo all the panel lines, which is going to take tools. You've got some like that that are kind of filled in. You're going to have to sand the whole thing, add details back in it, reshape some of them, and you can actually see, like, this is the sad part. Zoom you guys in. If you look on this panel right here, you can actually see, get out of here, it's not your time. You can actually see, like, from where this was resin and they didn't clean up in there properly, which is sad, you know. I know some people, there's a couple YouTubers, things like that, that they love their TT Hongli and their knockoffs and things like that. I'm not a fan because they just end up being more work. I mean, okay, great, you can get a perfect grade for $60. Now you're going to spend over a year just trying to clean that up so that it looks decent, snap fitted. And I don't really want to get onto a rant on that right now because I'm trying to keep this short, and I could go on for a very long time. The weapons themselves, they're just recast versions of the master grade KAMPFER. You know, yeah, that's my honest opinion. I'm dragging this out, and I'm sorry, guys. I'm just frustrated with it, and I'm actually glad to be done, be able to put this back in its box and ship it off to its owner so that they can do whatever they're going to do with it. But again, this is a fail, and this is a do not buy. That is at least my opinion. It may not count for crap, but I would give you guys my own opinion. Hopefully I should have some more videos coming up for you on now that I'm done with this, and I can get back to the unicorn, because I want to finish getting that snapped up. And that's it. I will talk to you guys all later. Thanks for watching as usual and putting up with my crap. I will talk to you. Peace out.